everybody, and welcome to Reed's Read, Spider-Man Crawl Space Edition. Check us out at the SpidermanCrawlspace.com. Well, it's another week in a brand new issue of Amazing Spider-Man with Amazing 85-bit, or known as 886 in legacy number, by Ziegler and Paco. So where is this Dr. Octopus storyline going? Well, I have to say, I was really surprised by this issue in a good way. Let's get to the pros. I like the fact this issue really picks exactly where the last issue left off, where actually Otto is right there breaking into the main Beyond Corporation headquarters, is using some tricks to actually get through security, actually explaining to the reader and to the people in there, including Dr. Kafka and other members, that the fact that actually that Doc Ock actually had a plan of how he walked right into the security, was able to bypass it, so that way he was able to get in to go through the different Mendbricks. And I really love how we see Otto just walk through the various things of Beyond, how he really has just sees all the weird things going, but then actually not only says how weird it is, he kind of brushes off like, they're wasting my stuff on this, by the time he gets into this battle with the Daughters of the Dragon. I really like the fight scene actually between Colleen and Misty and Dr. Octopus. It's actually well done, and the fact, despite that they're more well trained, and even of course Misty's got her own bionic arm, how Otto actually uses the various strategies he's used over the years to outsmart them and put them over. Because one thing people always thought about Dr. Octopus is how dangerous he is with his mechanical arms. I mean, he is not only he's probably one of the top 10 geniuses in the Marvel Universe, even though he's evil, and how he outwits the Daughters of the Dragon is pretty well done. And that actually leads to even a better part too, when we see Ben come in to fight Otto, and him using his smarts this time after what happened to him last issue, and using a magnetic gun, as well as the fact he tricks Otto, saying, I know these tricks already, and I have learned from his mistakes there, Dr. Octopus, and takes disarming him and also beating him. But I really love the part where Otto stops the fight after they go out the window, where he actually puts out with Ben giving him the information that he said, you think you know why Beyond chose you? You think you know why they're really using the Spider-Man brand? It's completely obvious. And he hands him not only the device, but he also tells him too, like, you don't have to read it. You don't have to believe me. But right now, look at this right here. And then him walking away saying, I know you could probably find me using Beyond's technology, but I'll leave it with this Spider-Man. And he walks away. Otto has gotten the information. He had his fight and talk with Maxine Danger, which is also very well done. I love the things that Maxine just will not back down. And here Dr. Octopus is pretty much looking at her like, you definitely have all the answers, Maxine, but I also have all the answers. And she has a look on her face too at the moment going, wait a second, what do you know? Of course, as we know, Dr. Octopus broke the securities without her knowing it. And the confrontation later on after Otto gets away with between Ben and Maxine is very, very dark, as well as very tense, as you can see him knowing that Maxine is lying to him as she tells him that everything's okay, and also find out about the psychic profiles that have been happening under Dr. Kafka and the real reason he was chosen for Spider-Man. And it's really well done, especially up to the final panel when he gives Janine his mask a wash and says he's going to take a shower. He ends up destroying the mirror, and it's a reflection of that empty face of the dreams he's been seeing. It is a powerful, powerful issue, and the artwork works really well. The only thing I can say for the cons, it does feel like the story got thrown off pretty fast. I mean, we were expecting this big battle, and why it's a nice surprise to see not only Ben outwit Dr. Octopus and use a little bit of his genius and technology against them, I feel like it's a really kind of quick battle when Otto gives all the information to Ben. It feels a little bit of a rush storyline, even though he does, as Otto tells him, he's no obligation to read the information he's provided. But also, I feel like Beyond is taking this a little too easy themselves, thinking that maybe Otto didn't really get what he wanted and Ben saved the day. So it kind of leaves, as they say, a little contrived, as well as a little convenient for the story to be pushed into this area. But I am definitely looking at what's going to happen with the aftermath of this next issue, as all the information Ben has now learned. This is a really good issue. The pacing is well, the art is well, the dialogue is great. It uses without anything, without really being too crazily cliche, and I really like how it ends. So this gets a solid A from me. This was a really, really good. It's probably one of the best issues of Spider-Man Beyond I've read in all this. And Ziegler and Paco did a really good job, and also knock off him really trying to channel a little bit of Pete Wood's art style while still doing his own work in the book. Well done. It is a solid A from me. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here for the time being. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please check out for more information and discussion on Spider-Man Crawl Space at our Discord and other social media. And definitely look forward to listening to the podcasts coming up in the next couple of weeks. On that note, guys, I am out of here for another Spider-Man review. So I'll see everybody later on the Crawl Space.